everybody. Welcome back to Monster Motorsports Diecast Racing Network, home to the Pacific Rim Speedway. I am your host, Rubber Toe, and we are broadcasting atop the Yomatsu Harasakai Tower. And tonight it is round 2 of the quarterfinals. And with these two groups, the competition is heating up. It's going to be dog eat dog to see who makes it into the semi-final round. So let's get on to the driver introductions for this first group, shall we? First up, we've got Havoc Roar from Roar's racing team in that Porsche Carrera, which has actually been doing very, very well. He'll be joined by Superman Dion down in Australia from Hot Wheels Boys in that Nissan GTR Skyline. They'll be going up against Lucas from Castagna Racing in that number 80 McLaren Senna. That white and yellow fade is beautiful. And last but certainly not least, one of everyone's favorite, CJ from Black Raven Racing, who's driving what's turned into a fan favorite in that Honda City Turbo 2. All right, you got Havoc and Superman Dion on the front row, Lucas and CJ kicking it off in the back row. Here we go, lap 1. And they are off. Looks like Superman Dion getting a little push, getting out front there. He hits the whole shot, followed by Havoc Roar. CJ not too far, but oh! Superman Dion rolls and crashes. Oh my gosh, causes a pileup. But Superman Dion, wow, looked like it was going to be a quad DNF, but the other 3 drivers weren't having it, and they just pushed Superman Dion out of the way. He rolls it on the landing of the jump, and all 3 cars get bumper to bumper and just push Dion out of the way to cross the finish. Havoc coming in first, CJ in second, and Lucas in third. Wow, he just hit that jump way too hot, ends up rolling right there under gate 5, and they come to a stop. Man. If all 3 of those drivers did not team up to push Superman Dion out of the way, that would have been a quad DNF, but that is not how you want to start the quarterfinals with the only car getting a DNF. So now CJ moves up to the front left, Havoc Roar moves to the front right for lap 2, and there they go. Oh, look at Havoc get out, but here comes CJ with a slingshot, hits the whole shot. Oh, Havoc's trying to block the other drivers. Oh my gosh, Havoc hits the jump sideways, and then, oh, CJ causes a pileup and a quadruple DNF right there in front of Kenny's K-Bab. Look at Havoc Roar. I don't know how he made that jump, hit it sideways, landed sideways, ended up keep going. But then CJ looks like he blew a tire or something, ends up spinning out on that final straightaway. Man, looks like we're going to have to reset and go back up to the top to restart this lap. Here they are, lined up again. Hopefully CJ can keep it under control this time. And Superman Dion starting way in the back outside lane. He's going to have to get some points here to stay in contention. Who's going to get the whole shot? CJ squeezes away and CJ sideways, spins around, goes over the jump. All 4 cars make the jump, and it looks like Superman Dion. Whoa, what a pass right there at the end. CJ spins around right there in front of Kenny's K-Bab, and it looked like Dion was going to make a push, but look at that on the backstretch on the replay. CJ is literally sideways going around almost the entire way around the helipad turn, ends up going in reverse over the jump. All 4 cars are right there. Havoc Roar rolls in the lair, and as CJ was too concerned about blocking Superman Dion, Lucas, with a last-minute surge, steals the win away from CJ. And looks like Havoc had nowhere to go in Kaiju's lair, ends up rolling it on his roof right there next to the Kaiju eggs. Man, oh man, oh man. Things have shaken up on the points, and it's still anybody's race while Lucas moves up to the front left. CJ scoots over and will be starting from the front right. Here they go, lap 3. Wow, Lucas and Superman Dion getting way out there. Lucas hits the whole shot. Superman Dion right on his bumper. Can he get around him? Lucas able to hold him off for the win. Superman Dion in second, CJ in third, and Havoc Roar rolls in fourth. 6.33 lap time. Very respectable. Check out the replay on the back end. Dion is right on Lucas's tail that whole way, but then once Lucas hits the jump, he starts pulling away, but then Havoc takes the jump, ends up doing a 180 on the landing, but is able to keep control and keep going to get that 1 point for fourth place. And we all know every point counts here at the Pacific Rim Speedway. Fourth and final lap. Oh, man, it looks like Lucas definitely moving on, but the other three drivers, it's up for grabs. Who's going to take it? Dion on the front left, Lucas on the front right. Here we go, fourth and final lap. And Superman Dion with a huge lead hits the whole shot around Kickapoo, and he is off to the races. Look at that speed, ends up taking the win, followed by Havoc Roar. Then CJ, whoa, where's Lucas? Where did Lucas go? I thought he was in it. Oh, Lucas is on the roof of Freddy's Fish and Chips. Man, Kenny is not going to like that Freddy is getting some screen time here. Let's see the replay, see what happens to Lucas. Oh my gosh, hits the jump at an angle and just goes flying off the retaining wall and ends up crashing on the roof of Freddy's Fish and Chips. We sure hope he is okay. Let's see the final point standings of this group. Oh, wow, with that DNF, Lucas still moves on, and CJ, with that third place finish, gets enough points to beat out the other two drivers, and he will also be moving on to the semifinals. Look at the stats for this McLaren and this little Honda City Turbo 2. Look at this. Here's the key factor with CJ. He finished every single lap. He did not DNF, and he is moving on. But before we get on to the next group, we're going to take a quick short break. Hey, if you like what we're doing here at the Rim and you would like to support us, just click on the donate button below or become a channel member for behind-the-scenes content and early access. All right. Here we go, going up with the next group, number 80, Lord Sinclair from Modified Diecastification. Wow, what a mouthful. He'll be going up against Leifer from Transport Diecast Racing in the UK, who's driving that Audi RS5 Coupe. They'll be going up against Big H from Independent Racers. He's driving the number 3 Shelby Cobra 427. Look at them wheels. Those are big wheels right there. And last but not least, Edu GJ from 9B Performance URT in a very fast Honda Prelude. All right, here they are, lined up. Lord Sinclair is going to be starting on the front row with Leifer, Big H, and Edu starting off on the back row for lap 1 of this group. Who are the final two cars that are going to make it into the semifinals? Lord Sinclair. Oh, Lord Sinclair, just as I said his name, crashes in Kickapoo. Leifer out in the lead, followed by Edu. Leifer takes the win, followed by Edu in second, and it looks like we have another DNF, double DNF for the first lap of this group. Look at that. Lord Sinclair moving fast, just overcorrects and understeers, hitting that safety fence in Kickapoo, ends up coming off the rails, and that is unfortunate. And check out what happens to Big H here. Big H spins, gets sideways, hitting gate 5 because he was completely sideways going under gate 5. He comes to a stop. That is a DNF for Big H. Wow, wow, wow. All right, here we go. Lap 2. Man, Lord Sinclair needs to take advantage of that front row as he moves to the right, and Edu moves up to the front left. Here they go for lap 2, and Edu out in front. Edu gets the whole shot, followed by Lord Sinclair. What is going on? Why is there a lot of glitching? That is just What? It was like Big H just appeared out of nowhere. This is crazy. I don't know what is going on with the cameras tonight, but check out the replays. They come down on the backstretch. Look as they all make it over the jump. Oh, Big H spins, end up just barely squeaking over the jump, and all 4 cars finish the lap. Man, that was crazy. Let's see how the point standings are now. Looks like Leifer and Edu pulling away with this one. Big H now in the pole position. Needs a huge win to stay in contention for lap 3. And there they go. And Big H hits the hole shot. Edu in second, blocking the other drive. Oh my gosh, Big H with a 360 spin ends up keeping the win. But then Edu with a 180 with Leifer driving underneath. What was that? That was crazy. We're going to have to check out the replay. Look at them all coming down here the backstretch. Edu doing everything he can to block Leifer and Sinclair as they come around the helipad turn. Wow, Big H bounces off the wall, 360, but Edu also does a 180, and as he does the 180, look at this, Leifer squeaks up underneath him. So, Big H, wow, we got to figure out the name for those 2 maneuvers right there, especially Big H. 360 off the jump, still takes the win. Not quite a Big Romy, but we got to figure it out. Look at here. Anybody can move on. This is anybody's race to win. Lord Sinclair may be in it, may be out of it. We got to see how it ends up here. Leifer out in front, followed by Lord Sinclair. Oh, Leifer crashes. Lord Sinclair out in front. Can he hold off Big H? Lord Sinclair with a win, and Big H with a huge block on Edu to keep second. Wow, 6.4 lap time. Check out the replay. Leifer out in front, hits the hole shot, but crashes, does the same. Wait, it actually looked like Lord Sinclair pushed him off there. Was that a little bit of dirty racing? Because he might have made it around that turn. And then Lord Sinclair gets a little squirrely on the jump landing, able to stay out in front. Big H feels Edu, but able to block him to take second as they come across the finish line right there. Edu taking third. Man, oh man, oh man. Let's see how the point standings, and wow, even with that DNF, Leifer and Edu moving on to the semi-final round. Wow. 2 of our semi-finalists DNF'd on the last lap, and they're both moving on. Leifer in that Audi, Edu in the Honda Prelude. Edu finishing every single lap. That's how you win it, just like CJ. That's going to be the strategy moving on into the semi-final round. All right, here are your winners moving on. You got CJ, Lucas, Edu, and Leifer moving on to the semifinals, which kick off next week. You don't want to miss it. If you're looking for other races, head on over to Redline Derby Racing. We'll be right back with our final thoughts after this quick, short break. Don't go anywhere. Hey everybody, don't forget to pick up your exclusive Modified Mayhem merch, such as our t-shirt or pint glass. We also have some fun items for Kenny's Kebab Shop or Gate 3. Oh wow, what an exciting second round of this quarterfinals. Man, our Big H, even though he didn't move on, does that 360 on the landing after the jump and end up stealing the win. Would we call that like a baby Romy? I don't know. Because for the big Romy, is those of you remember from the DIRS last season, Big Romy flipped over, went roof to roof with Glenn Harding, does a 360 roof to roof, spins off, and ends up winning the race. So that's the Big Romy. So we got to figure out what to call that Big H maneuver. Maybe it is. Maybe it's the Big H. 360 off the jump and you win. Maybe that's what it is. So, and then in that same lap, you got Edu, who ends up doing a 180, but as he's doing a 180, Leifer just squeaks right under him. What a pass. And we did get word that Lucas is fine. Fortunately, the car landed, and he landed on 4 wheels, and even though it flipped over, it still landed on 4 wheels. It did not land on the roof. Lucas is okay. There's some cosmetic damage to that McLaren Senna, but it's going to continue on to the semi-final round. We got 2 big thumbs up from Lucas, but between you and me, I think Kenny is a little steamed about Freddie's fish and chips getting a little screen time. Now, I don't know. Freddie got some screen time with both CJ causing that quad DNF right in front of Kenny's kebab shop and Superman Dion flipping over, coming to a stop in front of Kenny's kebab. So I think it's a little bit even out, but you never know. Last time Kenny went toe-to-toe with Freddie, all of a sudden 6 kebab stands popped up everywhere all over the rim. All right, everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any future content, because next week we're going to kick off the semi-finals. These are the last 8 cars to determine who the final 4 are going to be. You're not going to want to miss out. Thanks for watching. I am Rubber Toe. It has been my pleasure, and I'm wishing everyone to be safe and keep your wheels on the road.